Welcome back to the Conference USA Showcase. Ron, less than a week till the tournament, so let's talk tourney. Obviously, Memphis and Southern Miss, they come in the top 2 seeds. They're locked in, so let's start with them. Memphis, what do you see out of the Tigers so far heading into the tournament?
Well, the one thing I like about Memphis, energy. Josh Pastner preaches energy, but what stands out to me, they share the basketball. 62% of their field goals made have come off assists. That helps you come tournament time, but they can't take anybody lightly.
You got to play. If you don't play, it requires a lot of maturity. It requires us to be at a high level every time you step on the floor. If you don't play, if you don't bring, you're going to get your butt kicked. That's just the bottom line. We have to play our A game every single time we step on the floor.
Well, the Golden Eagles lock in the number 2 seed. Ron, what do they have to do in the tournament to really make a push at the championship?
Defense. Defense will win you championship. We've all heard it. But what Southern Miss does, they make up for their lack of size with their aggressive defense, that 2-3 matchup zone that Donnie Tyndall plays. It's very hard to beat. They play a lot of players. That's going to benefit them come conference tournament time.
Use the phrase, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and you have to bring it every night. And it doesn't matter if it's January 5th or March the 2nd. Every game is just as important. This league race is going to be brutal.
So, Ron, we know who those top 2 teams are, but when you look at the rest of the field, who do you see that could possibly be a spoiler?
Well, let's go first of all to UAB because Jared Hass has done a great job there. Think about it. They started the conference season winless. Coming into the taping of the show, they had won 4 in a row. They've got some confidence now, but you got to go back to Tulsa. They're playing in the BOK Center. That's their home turf, obviously. They've played exciting basketball this year, coming back from 22 down to Tulane to win. The triple overtime win over Houston. Danny Manning, he knows how this is all works, and his guys got some confidence too.
Absolutely. He's been there a time or two. Let's go on the women's side. Obviously, we know that SMU has the top seed, but as the coaches continue to say that when it comes conference championship time, records go out the window. So what do you see happening?
Well, the whole season we've seen people knock each other off. Tulane came in as the preseason favorite. I'm going to stay with them because I think they've got tournament experience. However, if you're going to advance in the tournament, you've got to have great point guard play.
I think it can be a great race. It is. I think it's wide open. I think teams that maybe weren't as good last year are going to be a lot better this year. And you know, it's always hard to tell because teams have so many new players coming in, so many young players, and I don't think there's really a clear favorite. And one thing I will say about this conference is this conference has a lot of great players, but point guards kind of define it a little bit.
The Conference USA Men's and Women's Basketball Championships tips off Wednesday, March 13th in Tulsa, Oklahoma from the BOK Center and the Tulsa Convention Center. Still ahead on the Conference USA Showcase, conference champions are crowned in both swimming and diving and indoor track and field. We'll have those recaps when we return.